I want to make another quick YouTube video today. I always have calls back to back with Artist Formula, and let's start with this new. It's a production company, it's a recording studio. Helped them get their a high tier level distribution deal before we start doing Spotify stuff with them. And what we were talking about was how to get on official playlists, and obviously none of this stuff is guaranteed, right? But just want to explain it how you do it. I've been doing it since 2016, always getting official stuff. And back then it was different. You could email the curators, then there would end up being a huge email list that everyone kind of created, and then they started selling it. And that's why definitely for one of the biggest reasons, that's why a forum came out on Spotify. And mainly, people are, if we're talking about official stuff, people are gonna usually assume we're talking about Spotify, but there's official stuff on Pandora and Apple Music and YouTube and Amazon and stuff, but Spotify for sure. And they got the forum in there, and it kind of got people to stop emailing them, and they kept changing their email a million times because it was crazy. But also, the forum is for release radar. You got to submit at least 10 days before you release. You always want to kind of tee it up. You don't want to just upload it today and it's up tomorrow. You're going to miss all these opportunities to grow your song for free, right? And so that's kind of everyone's goal. But I'll make this quick. If you want to get your stuff on official stuff, you got to get a higher tier level of distribution company to do it. Hit me up. I keep connecting people all the time. But it's called marketing drivers. And so let's say you have a song today, it's mastered, ready to go up. You got the ISRC code, all that good stuff. Right here, let's just do this for fun. That's Kingston's pillow, isn't he cute? This is a better one. Yeah, there's Kingston. He's cool. He's upstairs right now. But anyway, let's say you go with the high tier distribution company, you get the deal, 85-15 split, music industry standard, you're all good. If you want to pitch it, there used to be 40,000 songs drop a day. Now it's 120,000 songs drop a day. And so the issue is there's a lot of noise. Now I think, don't quote me if I'm wrong, I'm just assuming 60 to 70% of that is AI, which is whatever. Everyone's on Suno now. Everyone's making Suno records. I get them all the time. People promote it. It's crazy. It's pretty easy to tell. And at the end of the day, it's whatever, man. You can tell if it's Suno, if it's AI, or if it's real. And so it's not really going to mess anything up, I don't think. One thing I could mess up is maybe the younger generation gets used to it. But irregardless, whatever. I just want to put out there, if you're going to try and get official stuff, it used to be 40,000. That's 120,000 songs a day. And so that's a lot of noise, right? And so because of that, you want to give them a leeway. So it used to be 4 weeks. Now I say it's 8 weeks. And so because you want to make sure that you're giving everyone enough time, because there's so many, everyone's an artist now. So if you give enough time, they'll maybe consider it. And so I always say 8 weeks when you upload it. Try to do Friday, New Music Friday, right? It used to be New Music Tuesdays years ago. And then you give marketing drivers, which is like, everyone kind of fluffs them up. Yeah, I'm going to pay for a Rolling Stone article, and I'm going to pay for third-party playlisting that's safe, and I'm going on tour, and I'm going on, we're going to go push the radio. Kind of fluff it up. Don't lie, but, let them know that you're serious. And then you submit to them, and then they submit that to the DSPs, and hopefully you get an official placement. And so that's how you do it. It's called marketing drivers. You need a high tier distribution company to do it. You can't submit that to DistroKid or TuneCore or anything, or CD Baby. And so yeah, that's how you do it. Hit me up. I'll put a link to your email. Hit me up for a distribution deal. It's not my deal. I'll just connect you to people, and if you have any time for more questions or advice on it, but that's how you get official Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora placements. Cool.